Try it.
It's a Diablo, man.
No, it ain't. Never had a problem with Diablo or WoW. That was my two main games I played.
Sounds like you got a dinosaur PC, bro. Maybe just a...
It's only 7 years old.
That's the dinosaur nowadays.
That's ancient, bro.
Yeah.
My computer is like 4 years old, and it's a dinosaur.
That's out of date already.
Well, 6 months after you buy it, that dinosaur.
There's a dinosaur when you buy it.
Well, that too.
You just better make sure it's a dinosaur that can fucking
But
live
not
a long
anymore. Computers are not advancing like they were because of size now. Moore's Law is finally broken.
Huh?
Moore's Law. You know what Moore's Law is?
No, explain yourself.
Moore's Law was Moore was a computer guy back in the 50s. Helped design some of the very first supercomputers. And he put a law forth that said every 18 months, computer speed and capacity will double. And since the 1950s, it's been absolutely correct. Every 18 months, speed and memory has doubled. Until the last couple of years, that has always been true. Now we've hit kind of a wall. They can't really double it anymore, and that's because we've gotten things so small that we got to develop new technologies in order to make shit go faster and smaller.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But this is the first time since the 50s that Moore's Law has been broken. It has stayed true all that time, but like I said, we've gotten into nano fucking filaments now on these processors that we really can't go smaller until we find some new technology. He knew back in the 50s that by 2020 we would have computers stronger than the giant rooms of computers they had and would fit in the palm of our hand. He knew that.
Well, you probably saw like the course of engineering that was
right.
involved.
Yeah, and he did some mathematical thing, and it created this thing called Moore's Law.
Right. I want to know how this is done.
And they took the stop signs out. Motherfuckers. I want to know who did that.
Enter that thing where you can see who's in that area in the last 24 hours?
There is none of that on this server, dude. We have no...
Oh.
That's all rat. We have nothing.
Oh, this is Marius, the server?
No. No, my server's up. It's running. I had people on it last night when I got home.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna get the laptop, the desktop. He kept me a hell of a deal. He upgraded it for the same price from an i3 to i7.
Oh, I wish you weren't going with an Intel. That's just personal preferences for me. I don't like them.
I feel like their last good processor was the Skylakes. It was the only one that caught my attention where I was like, okay, you guys like...
My big issues with Intel is they're expensive. And they're okay and all, but like when you get into doing like what I did for a living, which was working in AutoCAD, Photoshop, shit like that, have to have fast render speeds. AMD's work so much smoother. Always have. Always have. So to me, I would say that the AMDs would probably work better for the games too, because I mean that's the same thing it's doing.
Well, I mean, he ain't started to build yet, so...
AMD's cheaper too, and they're more powerful. If you get a Ryzen 7 versus an i7, it should be cheaper and it'll be faster. These Ryzens are fucking kicking Intel's ass now.
Yeah. All I gotta do is let him know. That's why I try to get on here enough. And then it lets me get on certain things, and that's all I can do.
It's fucked up.
You know?
I delved into it years ago, man, and I kind of come to the conclusion that there's tried and true, and there's new and better. You know what I mean? And it's just like, what do you want? You want new and better, or you want tried and true? You really have to come to the conclusion for yourself of, you know, what's your price point, you know? And
well, for the price I'm getting, I didn't think I was doing too bad. Because I have to get everything. I don't have extra shit laying around like most of you guys do.
Well, I mean, he's right about the new processors, man. I mean, like I said, my last investment into anything Intel was their Skylake line, and after that, I was just like, okay, the rest of it's just garbage.
Oh, mine is like a cash issue. So that's why I went with Intel.
Intel's, but the new Intels are having issues with the way they're being manufactured. They're just not as fast. They don't keep as cool.
Well, see, that was like the go-to gamers build from like 2014 to like maybe 16 was like the budget gamer, like you could build a $600 PC with an i3 Skylake because that thing pushed over like 3 gigahertz. It was.
I went with i3.
You have an i3?
Yep.
I went with an i5 Skylake, and this thing fucking crunches balls still. And I was like, I could have went with a 7, but dude, that was like a $400 fucking processor. And I was already, you know, at that time throwing in, you know, a $300-400 GPU. So I was like, okay, I want to keep this around $1,000, you know. And after that, dude, then you start stacking up $100 bills, you know, and all the other dumb little shit, and that was pretty much.
Yeah, I'm looking at $1,500 for everything.
That's what mine cost.
You better be getting a beast for $1,500, bro.
Yeah.
You better be able to play 4K, VR, you better be able to play all that shit. And if you can't, then you tell that guy you need to go suck a dick.
Right.
You ask him, you say, is 4K capable, blah, blah, blah. Dude, show me the system specs before you fucking buy that shit. Or somebody.
Yeah.
If you're spending that kind of money and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, it better be a damn good computer.
Mine cost,
why so much is because I had to buy monitors.
Yeah, but
I don't have none of
you don't listen to me. Monitors are cheap. You can get like 2 monitors for $120, or you can get a really nice monitor for $120. It depends on what you want to do. But you can get $40 monitors, $50 monitors, $60 monitors. Monitors are
I was going to say,
expensive.
yeah,
Keyboards
$200.
you can pick up for $15, $20. Same with mice. Depends on your preferences. Now, you want a full-blown gaming keyboard with lights and noises and stuff like mine. That was still only $56.
Yeah, I think all Razer shit's pretty cheap.
Yeah, that shit don't cost much. That's not why your shit's gonna cost. My computer costs $1,500 for the tower, with everything in it. But I built it myself. I didn't have to pay someone to build it. It would have been like,
realistically, you just got to look at the Trinity, man. Motherboard, CPU, GPU. Look at those 3 things, and if each one of them adds up to $300-400, then yeah, you're. But it's probably
$1,100 total.
The biggest part of mine was the motherboard. I bought a motherboard, CPU, RAM combo. That was $600. That was the biggest expense. Well, that and then the $400 or $300 GPU, the graphics card.
Yeah. What do you got?
I got a Radeon 580. It's 8 gigs of RAM. It's a lot cheaper than a 1080, and it's on par with the 1080.
I'm running out. This one. This one has a 1050 unit.
Now, see, for the same price of that 1050, you could probably get this Radeon 580.
But a 1050 is not really a gaming card.
No, a 1050 is more like yeah, and that's only what, 2 gigs, 4 gigs.
Yeah, you need a 1066 gigabyte, bro. That's like entry level for the 10 series, or you need to revert back to like 970, 980 Ti, maybe SSL.
Yep. I would, like I said, I'd look into the Radeons. They're about $100 cheaper for the same. And again, that's AMD technology versus Intel. AMD technology is cheaper, and right now AMDs are way faster. That's why my 580, which is like a 1080, is $100 cheaper than a 1080. It's 8 gigs of RAM, DDR5. It's good to go. It's, you know, runs multiple monitors, up to 4.
Yeah, I'm only running 2.
That's what I got going right now is 2.
Yeah, but why do you need all that shit?
2
Because I get tired. Well, you understand if you plan on.
I need 2 monitors because I got to monitor my stream at the same time.
And that's what Desi wants to do, stream, so I want a second monitor just for the streaming.
I guess that makes sense.
Because it's a pain in the ass to constantly, like, if somebody says something in your stream chat, you don't see it unless you got that up on another monitor where you can easily see when it happens, you know. Somebody will chat to us, and while we're streaming, like 3 hours later, we'll respond because we're all running one monitor. Well, if he hasn't built it yet, I would like to direct you to some parts that might save you some money and give you a better thing in the end.
Oh, it's, like I say, it's a computer place. They only one around here.
Now you got to remember, they might be trying to sell you certain things because they make money off of. They're like doctors making money off of pills.
Yeah, dude, they roll shit and fucking powdered sugar and tell you it's a donut.
Yeah.
But when I started looking through and going online and trying to get one, it's just you can't get everything together. A whole kit and caboodle. See, that's my problem. I don't have.
You can, but you don't have that kind of cash.
No. Well, I would if I sell some stuff.
I can get you what I have already put together, but it's going to cost about $2,000 to $2,200 because it's going to be already put together. Because I built mine, it's around $1,450 is what is into this thing.
Save so much money building it, man.
You save about $600 to $800 building it. And the hardest thing about building it is the cable management. The rest of it's easy. You can only plug this in here and you can only plug that in there. They're all kind of pretty simple.
It's so easy, man. Like, plug everything in, download drivers, turn it on.
You don't even have to download drivers. I plugged it all in, turned it on, it was ready to go. Did an update on Windows, and bam, off I was.
I run a quick check on everything just to be sure. But
yeah, but Windows 10 checks it does all that shit automatically anymore. Like, as soon as it detected the video card, it downloaded everything it needed for that video card.
So I'll pass you all a glass. That's with berries.
Just because, I'm like on a set income, so.
I know. I don't even have an income. I understand. I totally get it. That's why I was in a bad position. I got lucky and people
you did.
Looked out for me. But look what I did for those people. That's why they did what they did for me.
I was doing the same thing. Not as much as you guys were.
Nobody was doing what I was doing for that 6 months.
You were.
I was alone for 2 months. I was the only admin. That's why Butter became an admin. Because you all fucking dipped out on me and it was just me running the place. And all the shit I did, I kept that server going. We made almost 800 days before it finally crashed. All the new shit I was doing for everybody. That's why they came. Well, no, the ones that bitched are gone. The ones that didn't bitch are the ones that came together to help me get a computer.
And now they're doing Alpha 17. Guess what? They're bitching even more because you was trying to pre-warn them.
I know. Those people I don't give a fuck about. And Lurch won't listen to me about these fucking stack sizes and shit. We're over here fucking, split your stacks before you craft anything or you lose your shit.
What do you mean split your shit?
If you go to make, if you put a full stack of coal and nitrate in your fucking backpack, just one stack of coal and one stack of nitrate, go over to the chem station to make gunpowder. When you leave that chem station, that gunpowder's gone. You lost it all. You have to split that stack and only take half a stack over there and do it.
What the hell?
He's got the stack sizes too big. Nobody listens to me about these smelt speeds, these crafting speeds, and these stack sizes, and all that shit can only go so far. And you guys all like Lurch to turn it up, and Lurch likes to turn it way the fuck up, but keep saying it's going to cause problems, and it is. I've lost 80,000 gunpowder. Fucking Juice lost 50,000 bullets one day.
It's a drop in the bucket,
I know, but it's just shouldn't have to go through that.
I get you, man. Like, I talked about the stack sizes, like, day one. It's like, he's just gonna do what he's gonna do. It's just...
I see Lurch as the type of person that would have Bigfoot as a vehicle if he could.
Yeah,
just ride his back.
Whereas me, give me a little go-kart, I'm fine. I don't give a fuck because I ain't got nothing to prove. I know who I am. I don't need something big, sure that I'm big.
Compensating much?
Yeah, I don't have to compensate. I know I'm little. I'm a white boy.
This is going to make huge pot of exactly what I want. All right. Boil.
So when are they gonna arrest this president? I mean, Jesus Christ.
They won't.
Fuck. I know. But these Republicans, you remember how they acted over a blowjob? Fuck, it was like Clinton nuked the world or something the way they acted over a blowjob. Now one of their presidents has done way worse and is doing way worse on a daily basis, and they're just like, eh. But no, don't get a blowjob in the White House.
Mm. There's all that shit going on, that fucking thing that they don't need.
What?
Tony's getting ready to do that shutdown again because they want that. He wants that fucking money for that damn
That
wall.
already is come and gone, dude. No shutdown's gonna happen. He fucking signed an emergency order and a national emergency, and it's already been fucking halted and stopped in the courts, and the judge is gonna rule in the next month and say nope, that's unconstitutional, because that's not what national emergency orders are for. Those are for hurricanes, massive earthquakes, wildfires, floods, war.
Yeah, well, maybe they should be worried more about California over there. They had all them fires going through.
Yeah, California had all them fires, and now they've just had record rains.
Yep, mudslides and everything. Because there ain't nothing to hold it back now because they burned everything off.
Right.
Jesus Christ, you guys are fucking ridiculous.
It is.
Hey, I was from California, dude.
There's massive mudslides, and that's because the trees are all burnt up, so their roots aren't holding the dirt back, so the hills are falling.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
See, Bernie Sanders fucking jumped in the race.
Well, I was reading something somewhere that he actually got some of the rules turned in his favor because of what happened.
Yep, and he jumped in the race. In under 24 hours, he raised $6 million, all from $27 and less donations. He did that in 24 hours. The next highest person that's
Are you
raised
streaming?
money. Yeah. The next highest person that raised money raised 1.5 million in a week. He did 6 million in an hour, in 24 hours. It's kind of cool. The old man still got it.
See if I can watch it. More windows, the laggier this bitch gets.
Huh?
So the more windows I open, the laggier this
Yeah.
bitch gets.
See, you got something dragging on your RAM.
Because you sound like a road.
You got something dragging on your RAM. Something's using up your RAM and shouldn't be. You got 8 gigs. You should still be able to do quite a bit with 8 gigs.
Yeah, I just need somebody who knows what they're doing so I can sit here and do it and be able to still talk to them and work my way through it.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Oh, you're downstairs fucking around again.
Okay, so brass is the word of the day, man.
Brass.
Brass.
Yeah, you guys are using bullet casings, so you got to have a lot of brass.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been trying to get what I can.
I need to get rid of this shit. Oh, wait, I gotta go finish what I was gonna do.
Thought you were able to do more shit, you know, get more resources out of mining.
What do you mean?
Thought they was able to get brass out of mining now.
They didn't add that. They were gonna add nickel or zinc and copper, and they didn't.
Oh, okay. I remember hearing something about it, but
And it was.
I'll check this place out.
Supposed to be zinc and
locker room.
Yeah. It's supposed to be zinc and copper, and you're supposed to be able to make brass, but they didn't do it.
Oh. Maybe you guys could go about doing the other way and it'll make it with the other resources like we did before.
I ain't doing shit.
You know what I'm saying, though? Where you can make it in a...
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
What the hell are you gonna build now?
Come on, run. Back me,
I don't know why you can't just make a regular catwalk anymore without railings.
Can't you in the work, whatever the fuck, the
Nope.
wood tape?
Nope. There's a catwalk, corner, with railings, a catwalk with railings on one side and a catwalk with railings on both sides. There's no railingless catwalk.
Well, that would be a safety hazard, Desi. Jeez.
Well, there's instances where you need a railing.
Just take a use wood plates, man.
I know, they don't match and look the same.
Not if you paint them.
Wouldn't it be easy to just put the rail up instead of all that?
You can't make the catwalks without the rail. And no, I want this because watch, I'll do this to them. See, that looks nice.
Is that the furthest it goes?
Yeah. And you can paint those.
Well, I know that. They give you more shit to build with, but didn't do much for the painting.
Yeah, and they took some stuff out. Watch this screamer, she's gonna lose her head.
Who, where?
The barn takes care of itself.
Let it rise.
You got turrets up and everything?
Yeah.
Roll it really flat. I let go because you roll it or then slide. I have to see. Okay. All night. Really hard.
You gonna go all the way around with that?
Yep.
Totally. Walk right on stage. I have oil pressed out. So it's really work with whole.
So you're watching Martha Stewart?
Okay.
No, Pioneer Woman.
Oh.
Mom is. I'm not. I'm watching this.
Hurt me today.
No, no sleep. Body needs a rest.
I got sleep. It's just my liver. Wow, I went through those already? Holy shit.
Through what?
I need to make more.
Huh.
Thought I had plenty.
Can't make that in your inventory?
Nope.
Everything's changed.
It is all different, my brother. It's a furnace.
That's a lot of fucking doors.
Hey, I'm prepping. I'm getting used to back to being ready for PvP shit.
That fucks me up right there.
The drop.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put letters on the wall that say "fuck you" as you fucking fall down. Let me see what this does. Maybe that is a. Let's try those. See, it looks like it's got railings, but maybe it doesn't. Take a minute. Yeah, we got.
That
These.
sucks. You can't make them in the workbench. You gotta make them on a table saw now.
Yeah, it's wood.
Okay, now I have one put on top.
And then put them on a. They could have made it so it was like that, you know, up in the air. It just makes it look dorkier like that, you know.
Well, if you put them on a block, then they're too high up.
Oh.
That's why I put them on the ground. I put the one in the garage on a block, and to me it just looks funky. Why are we making so many signs? 118 signs were made. For what? I mean, I make shit in batches, but damn, sometimes I don't know about you people.
Hell, I don't go down there now. Now I've got drop boxes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right. Shotgun shit.
Somebody just shooting at me or something?
Not me, I'm in the basement.
Well, no, I'm in the air.
What are you doing? Flying on a gyrocopter?
That shit's
Yeah.
the bomb.
The hell is this doing?
What?
Oh, my damn screen shrinking down, and I'm knowing it's been glitchy like that. I have it up full, you know, window screen, full window, and minimize
Weird.
for no reason.
Yeah, you got
Got
something.
too hot.
You got something running in the background, fucking with your shit.
It's like when I'm playing my game. You know, normally if you just stop, you won't move, right?
Yeah.
I just take off out of the boom to start fucking moving.
You've got to shorten your keyboard.
Something.
I blowed it out. I mean, I don't know if I want to get this fixed too in the process of getting that desktop or not.
Fish tacos, man. That's where it's at.
Huh?
Fish tacos, my brother.
I knew that was coming.
It's a new superfood. Them chili dogs ain't bad either, dude. They give you lots of health and stamina. It had to be Frenchie that built it. And then if it wasn't Frenchie, then it had to be Munchie. And what's he doing building shit in my Ram Ranch?
Bunchy wasn't on. He was in on the 16 server last night.
That's what I thought. I will destroy anything that goes up there.
I logged off probably at like, I want to say 2 in the morning, man, and it was just Ems and Berta.
Yeah.
So it had to be between that gap of the morning when I signed on, which is probably like, I want to say 9.
Yeah, and they know better. They know what's the plan down there. They wouldn't have built anything in the street like that. This thing was in the street.
Well, I was talking to him last night about that shit we were talking about with the gyro, you know? Like, being able to, like, grief people and shit with it. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, that'll never be a problem. And I'm just like, guys, like, there's no way to know that we literally did it to Jahan's base last night. We literally just gyroed on top of it and stood on top of his base while it got demolished. I mean, it literally dropped mine to the entire base. And I was like, yeah, and how the fuck are you going to know who did this to you?
Right.
There is no way to look in the code.
Nope.
They're like, oh, there's ways we could catch them. I'm like, no, guys.
Nope.
There's not.
Nope. There isn't.
Like, oh, well, we would know.
Well, if they put that other thing in there, you built too.
No,
It's like, well, who the fuck's been doing all the barbed wire? Who the fuck's been doing all the landmines? Tell me that. You know, if you can...
The who command is shit. It just tells you who's been in that general area in 24 hours. That doesn't mean it tells you who did it.
No, but that gives you a rough idea.
No, it gives you nothing, because if it happened 2 days ago, then that tells you shit. Who command is shit. I don't even bother with it. There's no point. Half the time it doesn't even register.
Well, in Ark, like, when you play something, the devs can see player ID because of the whole tribe association.
Right.
And this game needs something like that where you can, where the shit is just labeled, you know?
Same with Conan and Rust.
Yep. That would just, that would be an admin tool that would just be tremendous.
7 days doesn't have it.
Alright, about got this bitch cleaned up and cracked up so I can replace the rest of the ceiling and repaint this bit. Almost got all the windows open.
What's the next word? Tomorrow, ain't it? 105?
Yeah. Which I won't be here for, because I gotta go to work.
Yeah, I logged out last night because a blood moon was coming. I'm like, I'm done. I need to go to bed. And that's not like me. I'll usually hang out till the end of the blood moon, but last night I'm like, no, I'm good. Okay, so you can make a catwalk without a railing, but the picture of it looks like it has railings. It's called a corner. but it's got the gray railings instead of the yellow. That is confusing.
Oh, this is funny.
What's that?
See if I can get a screenshot of it.
Here.
F7. Print screen. That one. Screenshots.
You made all the way around yet?
No. It's a land claim, man.
How big is the land claim? 100?
No.
It's a baby. I shot a zombie and he was stuck in the matrix pose, so I took a picture of it.
Let's check it out. Did you post it?
It should have
Under what?
in
Oh, there
screenshots.
it is. Oh. Huh. That's funny. Why won't it let me?
Now, with the games I've downloaded on Steam, they will stay there. Right?
Huh?
If the game's downloaded on Steam, they will stay there. All I have to do is download Steam and then hit
You'll have to
install.
you'll have to re-download them, but yes, they're your games. They're not going anywhere.
Okay.
Fucking dog. I'll take the steaks from it, but damn. It hit me from behind.
One more marvelous blackbird. One boy.
All right.
Where's Saturday's race at?
Detroit?
Damn, that's going to be a cold race.
No, they're inside. East Coast is mostly indoors. With the exception of Daytona and one other race. Daytona's the beast. That one's one of the roughest. They race, you know where the Daytona Speedway track says Daytona in the grass?
Mm-hmm.
That's where they
They
set,
just had Daytona.
that's where they set the track up. Is where it says Daytona in the grass.
Yeah, they just had Daytona last weekend for the NASCAR and shit. That was a fucking good race.
So most supercross tracks are like 50-second laps. Daytona's usually like a minute and a half lap. So it's almost twice as big.
Yeah, I think this week is the ISM.
IMSA.
I'm looking at the map. I got this year's calendar for the NASCAR.
Keep an eye on that Haley Deegan chick. She's coming in the next year.
I kind of like that mud thing that they're doing.
What?
I can't wait to start the what's it called? Mud. It's that little clip that they do with the females. Mud.
Oh, make up the mud.
Yeah, make up mud.
No, Haley Deegan. She's gonna be racing NASCAR. Her father was a Supercross champ and a X Games champion, multi-champion.
I'm just waiting to see more women in the motor.
There's a whole women's class, but there has yet to be a woman that can keep up with the guys. It's open to the women. The women can join this class. They just can't keep that speed, so they don't even qualify yet. There was a girl that was looking like she was going to be moving, but she never made it.
Oh. Yeah, I'm telling you, watching that race last week was pretty wicked. That was a damn good race.
Marvin's playing it smart. He didn't push. He could have pushed. He could have gotten Roxon. He could have left Webb behind him. But he's keeping it smart. He's keeping himself in the championship points, and I like that. He ain't pushing it.
That 450 race was pretty. I mean, I couldn't believe that ending. That was fucking badass.
Yeah, that was the closest race ever, man.
That was just downright quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoyed that race. I mean, it was right to the end.
No, this is an exciting year. The championships has never been this close. It's usually just two guys running away with it. There's 5 of them all within striking distance right now.
Yeah, all 4 points distance, right?
There's 3 points that separate the top 5 guys.
I know it's close.
And there's other guys that would have been in the contention but got hurt, like Osborne and Anderson. This is probably one of the best years. Anderson won last year. He was the champion. Come on, Gabby. Do you really gotta come over here? Do you really feel the need to do that? Okay, thank you.
Butt in your face, huh?
She's gonna.
Somewhere else. By that, maybe I can afford to buy a new one. That way she can change it up and have to worry about it.
Was that a drive-by button? Is that what that was? She ran by my face real quick. Let's do it.
At least what not? Bad drive by.
Yeah.
Huh?
So the zombies can still destroy the stuff, right? It's not claim protected.
No matter what it is, they'll destroy it.
How fast they digging?
I don't know.
Yeah, fast.
Yeah, and they take the trees down, man. They knock everything down. That's why we don't do shit at our base. Our base is just home. We just go run around in the streets on Horde Night. We're gonna play King of the Mountain though tonight. Yeah.
I say we do it, but you can't run around. We just go take like 4 concrete blocks, stack it 4 high. Everybody jumps on top of their stack, and last one standing wins.
Nah, you gotta be able to move around.
Why the fuck are you gonna be able to move around?
It's King of the Mountain. It's supposed to change hands quite regularly. But we'll be the last one standing at the end. Dude, that shit was chaotic up there. I was on a little tiny peak that you had to move. You couldn't stand still. But when you go anywhere, it puts you downhill, so you're constantly running back uphill. It was actually fun.
See, to me, watching this is boring.
This is boring, but this is what people want to watch. And then they want to give input. They want to tell you, do this, do that, and I'll be like, ah, fuck you, I'm doing what I want to do.
Now you got it done all the way around?
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not finished.
I love that morning music.
It's like, bitch, I'm dead.
You survived. Alright, now you should not be able to jump into our compound. Because until I put that up there with the railing, Zor, you could jump from here up to that wall. So you were able to get up there. That's why I put the
You had to put a block down.
Well, if I put a block down, I could get in still. But without a block, you were able to get in. That's how high you can jump. Watch, I'll show you. This jumping's ridiculous. I will jump on this roof over here. See? This shit's ridiculous.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, see? You can jump things you wouldn't normally been able to jump.
It's called parkour, dude.
Yep, parkour.
Parquet for the parkour. Parquet for the parkour.
Look here, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, look at this. I can make that jump, Zor. I can jump up there.
Up where?
Fuck. I fell. I can't make that jump.
Yes, you can, man. It's all in your mind.
Well, there's a lot of things in my mind. Like this jump. I can make this jump from the railing up to this fucking helicopter pad. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high. Bam. I think it's a little OP.
There's gyrocopters. So what happens if you get knocked out? You die.
You what?
You get knocked out.
Of what?
If you accidentally hit the wrong button, you drop out of there.
You die if you're too high?
Well, that is too high, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought they had a thing for in case that happened, you had to shoot.
No, not that I know of. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I haven't seen a parachute yet.
RC.
Rooster Cox.
Well, it drops awful fast.
Yep. As soon as you quit giving it gas, she floats for a second and then she just starts falling. But that's the best way to land, is line yourself up above your landing target and just let yourself drop. You won't take any damage. And if you fall out with the gyrocopter way up in the air, 9 times out of 10 you gotta frame up to get back to it. It just sits there and floats.
Oh, that sucks ass. It don't come down?
9 times out of 10, no.
Man. You all can keep that motherfucker then.
Hell no, watch this thing, dude. This thing's the shit. It's legit. You just don't hit E while you're driving, man.
Get in the Jeep. I want to see the Jeep real quick.
I don't have one.
Oh.
I don't bother with roads. Where I'm going, I don't need roads.
Back to the beach with Amir.
Yeah, I could go anywhere.
I just wish you could use it to tear, cut zombies up, but you can't.
You can.
They were saying at the beginning you couldn't. It wouldn't do no damage.
You hit them right, and it does. It does. I've decapitated them. Oh, come on, look at this view up here.
Well, yeah, the view is nice, but
and then if
that's a lot of damn.
If I don't like you, I just do this over your base on Horde Night.
What, just hover over the top of it?
Yeah. You can't hover, but you can go in circles. So if I didn't like you, I would just be like this on Horde Night. They did that to Jaren's base last night.
Is that a Jeep?
Yeah.
On the roof?
Yeah. See, he's got a driveway, see? Although that Jeep's gonna tear up that driveway. Oh, he closed in the basement. I can't fly through his basement anymore. I was flying through the basement down there, Zor. He sealed it up. So yeah, if I didn't like you, your base would be gone. And I wouldn't have to fire one single shot.
Dude, when I first got in that Jeep, that hood scoop, it was right in your fucking line of sight driving down the road.
No. It's not how it looks. It's not how it looked ever when I drove the Jeep with you.
It did with me. I don't know. Maybe it was a camera view I was in or something.
There's only one camera view.
I'm telling you, when I was driving it, that damn hood scoop was right in my fucking line of sight.
Was that still experimental?
Yeah.
Well, things have drastically changed.
Well, I was giving it time to unglitch.
Oh no, they haven't unglitched shit, but things have changed. But even in experimental, I drove around that map with you. I had no problem.
Yeah, but when I mean, the one I liked the most was the motorcycle. That's badass.
No, gyrocopter's the shiznit. I don't have to worry about hills, rivers, nothing.
This shit was little. I mean, granted, I like what they made. They made it slower, so the frame rates can keep up. I never even got into it. I was able to, with the admin form, when I was in the game, but Emma was with me. She says, "Can I get a bike?" I said, "Yep, here's your bike." And she was pedaling her ass off all over the place.
Oh, I do that too. I go riding everywhere on the bicycle, but
I liked that motorcycle because you can fucking just run them bastards over. What is nice about it, you ain't got to carry, the mini bike. That was a pain in the ass having all them parts in there for that mini bike. Now it's just one block. Once you put it together, it's done. You can pick it up and it takes up one block in your damn inventory.
I know, that's how they all are. The gyrocopters are even that way.
Yeah, that's nice. Instead of having all them pieces parts. But yeah. Third, I'll have hopefully by the third, I'll have my computer. So.
You'll get it on the first. You get your money on the first.
It depends on when the third falls on.
Sunday.
Well, then I get it on the first then.
See you in about a week. All right, I'll catch you after a while. I got to go to work.
Ass,
Right, man. Have a good one.
Friday's the first, Saturday's the second, Sunday's the third.
Yeah, it'll take me probably a whole day to download everything.
What, had to eat up all the leftovers so you didn't have nothing packed?
It's still spinning.
Yeah, it won't stop. It'll stay.
It does.
It'll sit like that.
Yep.
It just spin.
Yep.
The other one ain't spinning.
Because the other one's not mine.
Ah, okay.
And so, like, if you watch me fly around, you don't see the blade spin. only the person who owns that and flies it sees the blade spins. So if Berto flew around the blades...
Now, if you jump up, you don't get hurt?
No.
Why? It's spinning. You can jump up into that blade and it ain't going to hurt you.
Yep. It's not really spinning. It just looks like it is.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a nice little compound you guys got set up. Where's the tunnel that goes from one side to the other? Did you guys get that finished?
Yep.
That is neat looking how they really did that. That reminds me from Mad Max. You know that? That really goofy bastard flying around dropping snakes on everybody? Ha! That's what it reminds me of.
So
But then wasn't he able to hold 2 people on that one?
Yeah.
This was only a single one, right?
So not only is there a tunnel, but we have the drop box room, which is just full of boxes for them to come and drop loot.
And then you and Emma's got to go through and sort it all.
Sort it out.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit, Marius has been busy. That's all Marius.
Now, hey, the nail gun, is it still like the hammer?
It's a piece of shit. We don't use it. We use the hammers.
Okay.
Hammer's quicker.
Because, see, in the admin thing, the hammer is a mining thing.
No. We just use regular claw hammer. You're talking
well,
about
I know.
the hammer.
Yeah.
God. That's a whole different hammer.
Yeah, that's the admin one.
Yeah, nobody has that.
How are you going to put letterings down here if you drop?
On the wall.
What are you going to do? Start from the bottom and work your way up, putting letters, and take frames up.
Yeah.
That's going to look quick, wicked coming down. How are you going to be able to do that? Is that going to be in the way of coming down?
Nope.
Are you going to, if you put letters on that wall, because that's only a block of hole.
Yeah,
and the letters take up a block to themselves.
But the letters will let you pass.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they would or not.
Yeah, you can walk past. Here, I'll show you.
I like how some of the design. I like that wall. That's painted, right?
What?
Look like stone?
Yeah.
I like that. It really looks like stone.
So, like, you see.
What is that?
This is only a 1 block, right? The door. And the door's open and it allows you to pass through. Same thing with the letter. Yes, it's a block, but it's also an empty block.
Well, it's 2 block, but high, but it's only a block.
I'm talking about width, okay?
Yeah, so it's only a block. So you can still put letters all the way around that and still drop down through it.
Yeah, I should be able to put letters down one side of it that say "fuck you," or something like "you're dead now," or I don't know. But yeah.
So when you start making shit, you don't do a big stack at a time. You only do a half a stack. Like if you're smelting iron down.
No, you can smelt things, but like if you go to make gunpowder or anything like that, you can't use these full stacks. They're too big.
How big is the stack? 6K?
20,000, and I told him not to do that.
Holy shit!
Yep.
I'll be right back. I gotta go back. This damn coffee's kicking my ass.
You know what? Quality education I want to try. The problem is, really,
Well, no, I don't know. It's not in Chicago anymore. So, I keep forgetting you're not in Chicago right now.
Canadian bacon in Canada is called ham.
Springfield.
You're where?
Springfield,
Illinois. Did you guys get any of that weather?
No, It's raining.
We got the freezing rain, and then it went to snow.
We had freezing rain last night, but it turned to rain today.
No. Well, yeah, it's going to do that later once it starts warming up. But last night we got the freezing rain and snow. Canceled school. So now I got another makeup day. And then temp's supposed to be coming up, and then we're supposed to get more rain and high up to 30 mile an hour.
Shit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to sit and talk to you about this other stuff, because I know I-7, but I don't know what's equivalent to I-7 and the other.
Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7.
And I should save a hell of a lot more money doing it that way.
You'll save, yes, or you'll be able to get a better.
What about a video card? Same thing?
I would.
Go different than the GeForce? Go with Radeon?
Yep. So
I have a Radeon in my old one,
Yeah.
and I really liked it. But like I said, this one had NVIDIA in it.
Yeah. This.
Now, if you put that down, is that going to be for anybody?
Yeah, they'll be able to take it, because I accidentally took somebody's. This was mine. So they should be, because see, I can lock this and then it becomes mine. It's kind of fucked up. So every
That's
time
your inventory?
everything you,
Holy Christ, they got big inventories on them. But it's only for you, though.
yeah, because see, if it's somebody else's, it'll look like this. So every time you put it down, you got to put a password in and lock the bitch.
So you can take that and drive it down the road like a car.
You could.
I can't believe you ain't got a...
Huh?
I can't believe you ain't got one of the 4x4s. I figured that would be one of your funniest...
purpose? You have to fly.
Just to plow through shit.
Fuck all that. I fly over shit. And I ain't got to worry about taking damage from every fucking boulder and garbage and brick in the road.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Jeep seems fun and all and whatnot, but it's just not my thing. And I didn't think the gyrocopter was going to be my thing, but it's the bee's knees, man.
Well, yeah, you can go anywhere with it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I got to build greenhouses here, and he keeps expanding the garden right where I want to build them. It's all good.
Are you going to be able to do a greenhouse that big?
Yeah.
That whole brown?
It's going to be 3 greenhouses, and it's not going to take up the whole thing.
Oh, you're doing like you did on the island. One greenhouse per section that holds so much shit. Because you know it expands on that. Was it bulletproof glass?
Uh-huh.
Now, did that change any?
Nope.
Still pain in the ass to put that shit down?
The glass is even worse.
Is it? Oh, Christ.
Yeah, because it's clearer. You can't see it as well. See how clear that is?
Where?
You'll see. You're a few seconds behind what I'm seeing.
I'm still looking at the garden.
Yeah. You'll see.
You still got the squares in it.
The what?
The little squares.
Yeah, the bulletproof.
Because it's bulletproof.
The bulletproof still has lines, but you can't see it when you go to place this shit. All I got are blocks, so it doesn't give you a good. But look, can you see anything? You used to be able to see. Can't see shit. I tried doing glass plates, and oh my god, this shit's so hard.
Yeah, you can't see it. Just yellow. You can't even see to rotate it to see where it's at.
Right. So yeah, I don't know. Emza had.
Now I don't know what Solus did, but he never had a problem with it. He just—I don't know what he did with his contrast or something. He did it so he could.
He had his gamma turned up, but I won't do that. I'm an artist. I need to have bright, rich colors. I am not turning my gamma up to look like a T-shirt that's been washed 500 times. Because that's what it looks like to me. It's all washed out and faded. Well,
But that's the hardest block to lay in the game. It's always been the hardest block to lay in the game. Especially when you start fucking with the ramps and the corner, you know. And the rounded pieces that make like a dome, like kind of a dome thing.
Oh, Emza was. Emza, if you're still watching, somebody built some big clear fucking bulletproof room down there where I want the corner shops, and they built it over the fucking street. So me and Marius, it wasn't land claimed, we took it out. I don't know if Frenchie built it, but it was like a big bulletproof room with fucking trap doors as windows. I don't know if they plan on doing Horde there, but it ain't happening. Not in the Ram Ranch.
That was Berto, LOL.
Yeah, well, that's not what I wanted built there. I said stores. This fucking thing went into the street, looked like a monstrosity. I'm thinking country stores. That was the whole point of the little intersection. Build like a little bar and, you know, have a place where we could sell shit to people. It was a monstrosity. It didn't even look like a Birdo build. And it went into the road. That was the other thing. Staircases.
Birdo's always had that big glass building thing. He's always liked that glass.
Yeah, but this thing, the stairways were in the road and everything. It was just ain't happening. I was going to make country shops over there.
Show me what you're talking about. I'm not over there. I don't.
Over here. See, look, I could jump off that, no damage. That's just wrong.
What, off the roof onto the ground?
Yeah.
Well, you can't. At least you don't have the brittle bone syndrome no more.
Yep. And the splints don't work for shit.
See, instead of running, it'd be nice to jump on a damn bike or motorcycle or run.
See, we're gonna make this.
The hell's all that dead-looking grass? Is that corn?
Yeah. It's a cornfield. So, like, I'm gonna have corner shops, you know, like a liquor store and a gun shop and a convenience store with a pharmacy in it, and then.
What is that? A sign going across the road?
Yeah.
Oh, so it says Rooster Cocks on them signs.
No, it says Coronado. Oh, those, yeah. Yeah.
You're talking about the ones that go across the road.
Yeah, because you're entering the Ram Ranch. Oh, this.
So, but all this is land claim.
Nope. You can't. You only get one land claim.
Oh, they need to fix that.
They did, but that's experimental.
I like the bridge. It's not like yours, though.
This is their bridge. This is the default bridge in Nava's game. Except we had to bring it down a level because you know how it usually slopes up, and the trucks were tearing it up. So Terrell ripped them down and leveled them out. So now you can go right over them.
I still like your bridge.
Yeah. Those are.
I mean, that's more the old iron gates around here.
These make me think of train bridges. These don't
make
me think of road bridges.
Yeah, the old-fashioned. You know, cause I've only seen a couple in my lifetime around here. They're all gone now.
Yep. The old train-style bridges. Oh, you ain't seen the new houses either, have you?
I've seen some of them when I was playing with Emma and Berto and shit. In my little 4-man game I had set up. Got enough fields of shit going.
Was like that. We didn't plant that.
All this is like that?
Yeah, this is Nava's game.
And it respawns.
No, it doesn't respawn. When you cut it down, it stays down. This is Nava's game. This is the one. This is the map that's put together. Like was a proper farm with a proper barn. That was the farmhouse. Has corn all around it.
Oh, okay. I see what
Random
you're saying.
gens don't have that.
It'd be...
This is why the Jeep sucks. I can get places faster.
So, going too close to trees, they don't hurt the damn thing.
Oh, they will.
See, like here.
They will.
Oh. Look how clear that looks down there. Everything's loaded. Can't wait till I can see this. So if you basically stop, do you stay right there or do you just drop?
You slowly come to a stop and then you'll drop. So this is one of the new houses.
From distance, looks like a church.
Looks like a church. You smoking crack?
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you about that.
It's all good.
You gotta share.
Well, you're not close enough. I had Granddaddy Perp I'd share with you, but you're too far away.
This is like the Wayne Manor, dude. This thing is fucking pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Now that was moving. Is it still moving?
I don't know. Yeah, it's still gonna be moving.
I mean, you were like on the hill.
Oh shit.
What are you all shitting about?
These guys.
Damn.
Wait till you see Horde Nights tonight.
Man, they take forever to go down.
Yeah. Not a lack of trying, because this gun's a beast. See, it's all modded out. So I got all these mods on it.
I never understood the mod. That's one thing I didn't really know about it.
Whoa, I'm out. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I died! How did I die so easily?
You're infected.
It was so quiet that that all of a sudden, bam. Oh, I don't have a bed down. You motherfucker. Alright.
Now you gotta go clear back.
Yep.
Which is good for us. Not so good.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
And guess what? You get out and run.
Well,
Where, baby?
I'd sit here and watch this all day, but I'm bummed out that I can't get on.
I like the no teleports, honestly.
Maybe you ought to keep a bike in hand just so you can get places.
I usually do, but I haven't been.
Well, because you've been building and shit, so.
Yep. Wow, this place got tore the fuck up. Like, it even had an outhouse, yo.
Damn, them zombies tear the fuck out of shit, don't they?
Yep. I think somebody was digging and it collapsed. Some fuckery's going on. Yeah, because look at, these are all player put spikes. They probably did Horde Night here. There's another building been collapsed.
Someone's inventory?
Yep.
Not locked?
Nope.
That's fucked up. You take everything down.
Yep. I don't want any of it, so. But believe me, if there was something I wanted, I would have took it. I don't give a fuck. The water is so much prettier now. Yeah, I miss this whole have to run back to get your shit. Dropping your shit's actually fun. Then you gotta run back and get it.
Wouldn't it be easier just to keep the bedroll down?
I picked it up because of where it was. I have a bedroll on me, see?
I've seen that on your inventory.
Yeah, and it's because when you don't have teleports, you want to take a bedroll with you. When you go to loot a building, put a bedroll down just in case. Which I forgot to do. Like a dipshit.
So what all mods can you put on a weapon?
There's all kinds of mods. Triggers, barrels, sights, pressers. See, the ones I got right now on this one are, I got a muzzle brake, a rad, so this is good for, the rad remover stuns radiated zombies. I got a reflex sight, rod and spring replacement, and a foregrip. So it's very little recoil, it's not super loud, does a lot of damage. SMG's where it's at now. Fuck the AK.
Another shotgun ain't where the fuck.
Nope.
You figure close combat, a shotgun would be the thing to do. But...
And then I put a bandolier on my fucking armor. See, this is what the trucks do to the bridge. They tear it the fuck up.
someone put something down or what?
Fish tacos.
Who's fish taco?
Fish tacos. Yummy.
Damn, how far are you away from your place?
I'm almost at our place. I'm gonna go get my bicycle, I think.
Is there anything to get your stamina back?
Nope.
Besides standing still?
Nope. Stamina wears out now. Real easy.
Even with all your points?
Yep.
Holy Christ. They did make it harder. Can't run from them as much.
Nope. But you can jump over them.
Yeah, they jump too.
Yeah, you'll see though. I got hordes coming up here soon. I'm just gonna go stand on a mountaintop like King of the Hill.
I like them concrete round things there.
Yep.
Reminds me of the regular old parking lot, you know?
Well, it's because Marius and whatnot don't know how to drive, so I had to make sure the building was protected. I asked him, do I need to bubble wrap this place? I was like, probably be a good idea. There's our infirmary. We got all our meds up there.
You can make them beds?
Yep. Well, I don't know if you can make them, but...
So you just had...
Emza is admin. She doesn't use it for very much. Just like things like the garage door over there that rolls up. That's an admin thing.
I'm surprised you're not an admin.
I don't want to be.
You're going back to old Plain Jane, huh?
I'm a player. I got streaming to do.
A mountain bike. Put a little basket on it. That moves pretty damn quick.
The bike is legit, dude. I'm totally on board with the bicycle. The bicycle and the gyrocopter, that's all I need. The other stuff's fun, but like legit moving around, they're probably the best too. Cause this never gets fuel.
You still gotta avoid them. Avoid shit.
Yeah.
There's them damn birds that spit on you.
Yeah, he ain't gonna bother me.
Is that passing gas?
Yeah.
Pressing gas, whatever?
Yeah, passing gas.
The only thing I did like about the new build, you know, adding the buildings is, you know, you really got to really search them. You got to bust the paintings out for secret stash, and there's a lot of hidden doorways and shit.
Yep.
Damn, I didn't think you could get up that hill.
Okay, it's a bicycle. It's a mountain bike. That's why I brought it. I had to climb a mountain.
Motherfucker's going right up that motherfucker like nothing.
Oh, here it is.
Better put a bed down.
bicycle on me. I'm good. Bat cave underneath the Wayne Manor, dude. Gotta go for the med shots, man.
Holy shit, that goes way down in there.
Oh shit. Oh
What?
shit. Oh shit. You'll see in a second. Oh shit. Oh shit, how do I get out of here? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Tear him up. Holy Christ!
I know, that's why I said
Look at all these damn people everywhere!
I know, that's why I said holy shit! Oh, I don't even know.
You need to go up.
No, but how?
Find you a dip.
Oh, fuck.
Guess you're gonna start fighting your way through.
Found the exit. Holy fuck. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
They climb too?
Yes. Yes. Yes, they climb.
Oh, he's right on your ass.
Later, guys. I gotta go. It's been a blast.
Get on the helicopter and go, huh?
Get the fuck out of there. I wasn't ready, man. I didn't have my meds on me.
That was massive.
That's Wayne Manor, dude. It's got a proper bat cave and everything under that bitch. Yeah, let's get home so we can get ready for this horde. Oh, I do have meds, okay. Later, yos. I'm flipping them off. I just can't see it. Yeah, I know.
What?
Thunder. It's board night.
105? So what kind of gear are they giving you for protection in here? Same thing or SWAT gear? What?
I just got iron gear on.
Your health don't rise up too quick, does it?
Nope.
Don't have med packs?
Yeah, but it doesn't raise it. It's different. It's not the same, man. Oh fuck. Not good, not good, not good, not good, fuck.
What?
You'll see. I'm pushing the landing too fast and I'm having issues. Let's do it that way. Vehicle's container. What's in this vehicle? Oh, my gas. Alright.
So what do you do? Leave it there? Or just pick it up?
I picked it up. Time for that shit, man.
Well, yeah, you're at 19.
I don't have all my shit on me. I'm not ready for Horde. I might actually have to log out because I gotta go to the bathroom really bad. But I don't want to log back in on Horde in the house. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Don't start till 24.
22.
I,
It's never started at 24.
or 22 to 4.
22 to 4.
You gotta quick. Go.
This isn't set up like docks. The days go quicker. Most of this shit for now. Fuck, I gotta piss so bad. I gotta piss so bad. I'll be right back.
One of the most. I know. I'm not. Instead of tomato sauce, but fresh potatoes. Like fresh. It's like. And also, I feel like. Wait. English. Alright. My week was. Is just that.
Whew, I feel better.
Plain fries. From my last lasagna, have pork, a little bit, adding pork, tomato, a little bit of sugar, a little bit. When I was my mom made sauce. Problem with it, I don't know how this. Oh, best. I do. I don't know. Honestly, lost sauce. No idea. Have.
Damn, dude, you got 2 hours.
Oh, I got an hour. It's already a quarter to 21.
That's almost 21. Okay, I can barely see it. I'm not running full screen. Shotgun. What for?
Just always. Backups are a good thing.
Is it any mods on it?
On the shotgun? No.
Only holds what? 28, 30 bullets
Yep.
per clip? Damn, no wonder you guys are on the move all the time. And reloading. How red it is outside.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Getting your helicopter?
No, just putting it out. I don't need to walk around with it in my inventory. See, I shouldn't have been able to make that jump.
Yeah, you should have broke your leg. So where are you heading to? Just getting far away from your place, huh? Want to be easy to get on the bike and run like hell?
That's good. This is the field. We do it in most of the nights.
Damn, the houses are tore to hell.
Yeah, well, they're tore up to begin with. And then there's like those dark spots, that's how they naturally look.
Oh.
But
I watched you guys on one horde night because Terrell was running them over with the Jeep at 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. This is where that was. Same place.
I figured you'd make like a little bunker or something to get it, you know, try to help protect yourself a little.
Do I ever stand in the bunker on Blood Moon? Blood
Not
Moon
really.
was not for me. Blood Moon was for puss asses that couldn't get down on the ground like Ladybug. For the longest time.
When you first start this out, you can't. There's nothing. You don't have nothing.
What do you mean? We've been running around since the very first horde. What are you talking about? And these days are set at 60 minutes, not the 120 minutes we normally have, so the days go by quicker. Day 7, we pretty much ended up on the ground, and I've been on the ground since.
Damn, your health is only what, 180?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 240 before.
No, 200 I think is what I had it at.
So does the antibiotic, all that other stuff still do the same? Like
Yeah, but not as good. Lady Lativa left the game. She's like, fuck Fortnite. But see, I can jump over these fuckers. And they got cops so low. They're a pain in the ass.
Damn, it takes a lot to put them down.
Yeah. Well, I'm so particular about the I really need that ammo now.
Surprised you guys ain't upgraded.
Upgraded what?
Better weapons because of how hard it is.
There are no better weapons. What are you talking about?
There is.
No,
there is.
What?
You think the one in the admin control panel is better?
We're not admin.
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm a player. There is no upgrading.
Except your mods. That's the only upgrade you get.
And they're
Shit, that fucker can spit distance.
Yeah, and they're upgraded.
What do you mean? You can upgrade mods?
No, but this gun right here is the best mods on it. See how fast it reloads? See how fast it shoots? No recoil.
But it took a while to find all that, huh? Damn, that thing is spit distance.
Gotta find it.
You can make mods?
Yes.
Huh. Look at that jumping bastard.
I know. They suck ass.
You? You don't know.
Just me. Lady Latifah left as soon as blood started. And it won't automatically reload if you're in scoped. You gotta remember to unscope and reload. Pain in the ass.
I figure shotgun for this to be up close, you blow the head off one shot.
I didn't get that close to them.
Well, yeah, because then you get poison and disease and
Right,
shit.
the majority of these fuckers are radiated.
They're not. I thought they ran at night.
No, he's got them set to jog. But at 4 a.m. they start running.
Oh, that's why Terrell had the truck out running them over, because they were running and it's too much for you guys to try to take down.
No, I could do it. They're just pussies.
So you're only using an SMG, and that's it.
I have other guns as backup. Sometimes I'll switch to this. I gotta mod it a little more. It's not as good.
Bigger bullets. I don't understand why it would be, you know?
It's not shooting as fast.
Oh, you don't have a mod on, do you?
No, I don't.
That's probably why it's shooting fast.
Yeah, but I had one that was fully modded. I switched those mods over to the SMG because the SMG was that much better.
But an SMG when shooting a 9mm.
I know, but
7.62,
I
you
know, but it spits them out. Which is a bad thing for a turret, but a good thing for Blood Moon.
Yeah, turrets spits them out way too goddamn fast. So what are you using? You're using shotgun turrets, right?
Yep.
And they one-shotting them, or is it taking more than one shot to kill them?
It's a couple. Oh, a cop is not glowing. At least with the
How do you know where he's at?
You don't. But I saw spit. Might have got him. There's another.
Green.
Huh?
Green fat boy right over there.
Yeah, I see him. Every time I try to line him up, he hides behind other zombies. These are pretty chillax because it's just me out here.
You got one that's moving pretty quick.
Yeah, when these guys run, it sucks. The fucking running bikers, oh my god, dude, they never ran before, ever.
So you can't really blow legs at all.
No, those days are gone.
Shotgun, what, 6 shots or 8?
8. This is real chillax. Fucking missed half of them shots.
Fog's rolling in.
You guys are getting fogged too?
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Because it's warming up. Earlier it was like 30, 28, to low 30s. And then this front coming in and it started to warm up. And it goes into rain. morning it was freezing rain and snow, but now it's only gonna rain.
Yeah, we got freezing rain overnight, but it turned just into rain. We were supposed to get snow. We didn't get any of that.
That last go.
We got a bag. We got a bag.
I didn't see the bag. Oh, there it is. Kind of shit. You just quick. You don't even go through it, do you?
Fuck no.
You ain't got time. Go through it afterwards.
You know I'll take everything in it. It's all usable.
Now, the only thing bad about it now, how do you get your bones?
Loot.
That's the only way to get it? You can't...
Now there's these gore bodies on the ground that you can chop up. Like animal carcasses, but you don't come across them very often.
See, I remember we used to go up that dead body over there on the ground and cut it up. Get meat and bones out of it.
Yeah, but we haven't had an issue with bones. There are enough out there.
Just to back up and keep them fuckers in a straight line and drop them?
That's what we're trying to do. That's what I always try to do. Running around in a
big circle and then
big
stop
square.
and
Yeah.
try to keep them in a straight line and get more max damage.
Same with when I do like go through the crowd. What I'm trying to do is get them in a line. And then I just turn around and make sure you reload before you do that.
Yeah, reload. Repaired. What does? Huh? What needs repaired?
The AK.
I know you're using the AK. I thought you were using the SMG.
Switch back and forth. My favorite, but it was the AK that just I was using. I switched to the AK when I had to repair the SMG. And then I wore out the AK and I'm back on the SMG.
Damn. Oh, that's 4,000. Well, there are a lot of rounds. Ain't like that one more night we had. Jesus Christ. We went through, 10,000 rounds apiece.
Oh, I've already done that on here. Another bag. Fuck. I'll get it in a second.
So, what do they have for a sniper rifle?
Same thing.
50?
50 is my mod, dude.
Oh, okay, that's right. So it's a 7.62 sniper.
Yep. Same old, same old.
I still can't headshot him in one shot. Holy shit. You can get real close now. Look at that. Ooh. No headshots though. So you have 2 different scopes. That's a sniper rifle you're using?
Yeah, that was the sniper. And there's different scopes you can put on the sniper rifle. You can remove the scope. So you can have the sniper rifle unscoped.
Go reload. You have 2 more hours. Yeah. So can you reload on the jump like that?
Just can't reload when you're scoped.
In that scope sight you're doing there.
Yep.
Build up. Down?
Huh?
When you walk over, does it still slow you down?
No. Because they're not a gore block anymore.
Oh, that would slow you down during Horde Night, running around, hitting them dead bodies over the fucking ground. Now, can you disassemble guns and make them better here still, or not?
You can't combine nothing. Can't take the guns apart one bit. You just mod them.
Would that say you feel something? Be right back. It's over now. You can scrap right out of the bag.
Always good.
Oh, I know you can scrap that out of the bag. Oh, that's new there. I didn't know we could scrap that out of the bag.
You can scrap just about anything in your bag, always.
How the fuck are you supposed to see at night?
Not.
No, with it being right after Horde Night, they're still running, right?
I killed them all.
They still respawn, don't they?
What do you mean? I killed them all. Horde's over. I don't know what you mean.
They're always spawning. And then you gotta say, I don't know what the spawn rate for Horde Night was. 16 per person, or how he's got set up.
Yeah, but Horde's over.
But now they're running.
Yeah.
But your defenses will take care of it now.
Or I will. Ugh. Now I get to be like the other guys.
What?
Drop all this shit in the drop box.
It'd be easier for you just to put it away because you're the ones that's putting it away.
I don't feel like sorting it right now.
Jesus Christ. So what's it take to make a taco?
Can of salmon and cornbread.
So you're taking all the brass and all the lead to go down and smelt it down to make bullets.
Don't need the lead, but yes, I am taking the brass. I will take those, thank you very much.
What'd you pick up?
Molotovs. One thing I keep meaning to make and keep forgetting to do. So these are the mods, these things with the gears, and we can make these. There's a water purifier. You put it on your helmet, and you don't have to. You can drink murky water.
Huh? You can put a mod on your clothes?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could put mods on your clothes.
Yep. See, look. My armor has a bandolier.
What's a bandolier?
It's, you know, the bullet strip that the Mexican would have, you know.
Oh, that holds the bullets in it?
Yeah, it's called a bandolier.
Yeah.
You put that on your chest armor and you reload quicker. Then I got 2 different things, one to keep you warm and one to keep you cool, so I can go in both warm and cool temperatures and be alright. I got a dye added and some steel plating added.
Damn, you ain't got much for gear on, dude.
Nope. Because my gear takes care of my temperature. I don't need any clothes. See, and then there's this durability for better fitting. There's all these different little mods. I like what they've done with the game. It's definitely different, but yet still the same. But
So where you make your mods at? Workbench?
yep. I'll show you. So you don't need schematics anymore to learn how to paint or make anything or repair anything. You can repair and make everything right away. But what you do
So don't
need,
you have to learn it?
no.
I mean, you got to put your points down to
Nope,
get to it, don't you?
Nope. It's not like that. It's totally different. But what you do need are these fucking schematics. These schematics are what you need to make mods. Now, you don't read them. You take the schematic, you take the parts you need, you go to the workbench, and then you can make those mods.
What's that red thing? It says 5.
That's the insulated liner.
All for your clothing?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
What's the one above it?
That's for cripple 'em. That's a
Cripple.
It's a gun
That's for the
mod.
bullet.
Yep, gun mod. Then there's a barbed wire mod. Then there's like this bunker buster, which goes on your pickaxe. It destroys stone quicker. So then we got a whole box of mods. Let me see. What's this AK modded out as? See, I got a barrel extender, a reflex sight on it right now. Let's see. Flashlight, scope. And then the shotguns are all shotguns, but you can modify your shotgun with a sawed-off barrel.
Well, you won't want to sawed off because that's close range only.
Right, I know. If you want a sawed-off, you got to make it sawed-off. It doesn't come sawed-off to begin with. There's just the shotgun.
Bipod, that'd be for your sniper rifle.
Yep. I'm going to do my AK with a 3-round burst mod, which is actually better.
So how do you know what each one does? Does it tell you?
You'll learn. That's all I can say. They tell you a little bit, but you just got to play with them. Rod and spring replacements. See, there's a 4x scope and an 8x scope. Alright. The shotgun has no mods and I got 4 slots, so turn the shotgun into a semi. Oh, and there's a helmet light. You can mod your helmet and put a light on it so you don't have to have a miner's helmet.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit on here. It's kind of cool. And so, what I've discovered in modding things, it's the mods I gotta create. So I can create...
Laser sight?
Yeah.
That's only for a handgun, right?
You can put that on a shotgun if you want.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to decide what I want to put on my shotgun.
A weighted head.
You could turn the shotgun into a 3-round burster. I think I'm going to put a flashlight on the shotgun. And maybe I will make it a sawed-off. I mean, it's only 4 close up. It's not...
Wow.
Yeah, I'll make her a sawed-off shotgun. I'll put a reflex sight on the shotgun. Yeah, what the hell? Why not? And then see I got an iron breaker and a bunker buster, so my pickaxe does more damage against stone and iron and does more damage with this hilt thing. There's all these cool things you can do. Alright, so we're going to reflex. We're going to saw that bitch off. Put a flashlight on her. There we go. And see, my marksman rifle has an 8x scope. But you can get a 4x scope. But I don't know why you would.
Damn, it moves that quick?
What?
When you turn it on?
Well, he turned shit up. It's Lurch. Come on now. He's got it too high, too, and it's causing issues. Nobody fucking listens to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, well, it worked over here. That's over there. You know, people don't listen to me. It's all good.
So I'm sitting here in full screen, and I mean, it's clear, but you know, I have little issues once in a while.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Remind me to remind her to mom. Sure. Good. The only continue.
At least with that setup you got there, you can hunt two guns and only one round of bullets.
Right.
And then you got to carry 7.62s and 9mm on you at all times.
Yep.
So like them flashlights there, they're no good for nothing anymore.
The regular flashlights?
Yeah, you can't put them on the weapons like you did. You got modded in there.
No, no.
You only have how many slots per weapon put mods on? 6?
No. Depends on the weapon, depends on the level of the weapon. See with the tools. The higher level, the more slots.
You got nothing in there.
You ain't got nothing in there.
Oh, you got stone, so you're making concrete.
These are just for concrete, my brother. Yeah, those are just for cement. These are just lead and brass. And these are your lead, brass, sand, clay, whatever, you know. Got chem stations there, workbenches there. All around the center core. And if you look at my ceiling, there's glass. You can't see it. The glass is not what it used to be. See, there's glass. I just broke it. God damn it. I can't believe I just broke the glass.
I just seen you break it.
I punched it too, of all things. Like, really?
God, man. 20 years old, man. I'm 54.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'll do it. You saying AMD? I listened to you because you built one already, and
I'm telling you, AMD will save you a little money, and they're better right now. They're way
But like
better.
the graphic cards, what's the best on a graphic card?
Everybody's going to try to tell you 1080, 2080, NVIDIA. You know what? Whatever. That's personal-ish preferences. But there's nothing wrong. My AMD is working great. It's like I said, that'll save you $100 there too, because the difference between an 8 gig NVIDIA card and an 8 gig Radeon card is about $100 difference, and they perform exactly the same. You're paying when it comes to Intel right now. Think of Intel as the Apple of processors. You're paying more for the name. Does not necessarily mean it does anymore. You're paying more because they're the name. Whereas AMDs, you're paying less, but they do just the same, and some of them, like my Ryzen 7, are faster than the Intel competitive one, the one that is in the same category. Ryzen's...
Your SAT drive, how big is your SAT drive?
I don't have a SATA drive.
You don't?
Nope.
I thought you did.
I have an NVMe M.2 drive. It's nothing like a SATA drive. My drive that runs Windows looks like your RAM chip. Doesn't look like a hard drive in any way. It's a chip that's on my motherboard. And that chip, that little card, is insanely fast.
Well, maybe you get a chance. Maybe you could go to a place where you can put one together, which you think would be good for my price range.
Oh, I could do that.
And then send me the email. Then I can show him that email and say, this is what I want to be built. Because right now he's got everything like an Intel i7. It's got a 256 state in it. And a 1 terabyte hard drive. A 1050 NVIDIA GeForce, which is $189. I think I'm going to bump up to 1080.
I'm telling you, fuck the 1080, get the Radeon 580, and they're like 320 versus 4 something, which is what the 1080s are right now.
Because, you just built one, and you know what you have in yours, and maybe you can find a place where you can build it like you would want to, the tower. How many fans you got in yours?
Altogether, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's plenty?
Oh, that's overkill.
Okay.
Mine's a beast. And it's only
See, what's killing me is, I went through him and, I have no monitors, no keyboard. I have a mouse.
I keep telling you, monitors,
you had to go buy it separate. Just buy the tower.
They are cheap. Monitors are cheap. They're not like TVs. They're super thin. They're super cheap. Even this killer 21-inch fucking Terrell just sent me was only $100. $100. I mean, like I said, you buy yourself a nice one for your main. Okay, you spend $100. Then spend $40 on some little cheap one as your secondary. You don't need 2 killer monitors. You only need the one. And $100 will get you a killer monitor. Keyboards, mouse, man, that all depends. You want something fancy? Then
Well, it's only 200 for the monitors and the tower they sit on. They're 24
only
inch monitors.
200. You can get that for like I would say, at 150 bucks, you can get your 2 monitors. You can even get it cheaper than that, 120. Depending
Well,
on
this is sitting on one stand, so they're not. I'm not having 2 monitors set on 2 different bases. They're all on one stand.
Yeah. I'm sure you can
know, because
buy.
I'm limited room.
I'm sure you can buy a stand and it holds. I mean, that's not new. Here, let me stop streaming.
Once you stop, you're